Okay, so we're going to take this toward Ekapada Vinyasa 2 today, or I will call this the hurdler's pose just because it's a lot easier to say. So this is definitely going to be a hip opener. Working through the hamstrings, definitely get to the inner thighs. And the hurdler's balance, some people call this the flying splits, which is a nice thing to call it, but not many people take it to the point where it actually looks like the splits. But you're moving in that direction toward a front to back split coming into this pose. That is the one demonstration I had before we begin here. So once we get into the main part of the flow, every sequence will bring you to the front of the mat at the very end. And the setup that we're going to take is going to be this almost all fours position. I use this a lot. So what's going to happen is you have both hands down, one knee down on the floor. And you'll step 1 foot forward and bring the toes behind the wrist on the same side. Lift the heel. Keep the knee high outside your arm. And then coming into this, you want to think chaturanga here. So your shoulders come forward, the elbows bend straight back underneath. Pull the elbows toward each other as much as you can. And since my left leg's forward, I'm going to lean away from that leg and bring my ribs onto my right arm. So my right arm's underneath me. And then from here, I'm going to lift my left leg, keep the left leg on my left arm. And you can always keep this knee bent. You don't have to take that any further. But look forward, start to lean forward to lift your back foot. Now, if you just want to stay here and press that leg into that front arm, that's fine. That will help you for the hip opening. But really, try to use the leverage to get yourself forward and lift that back foot up. And just keep in mind, if you don't engage the muscles in your back, you're going to be floppy. Your head's going to be down, your spine's going to round, and you just go like this, and you'll flop around like a fish forever. Nothing's going to happen unless you get some tension. So you have to think like you're coming into a cobra shape. So try to pull your chest forward, look forward, and that's extension using the back line of your body is what lifts you up. If you want to take things to the extra step, maybe extend the front leg. It takes a pretty open hamstring, but work that as best you can. And I'm going to hold this for a few breaths. And then to take it and move it through the transition from here, you can just step it back or swipe the leg back, bring it to chaturanga, and you can move through the transition from there, and we'll continue with the flow. So just feel things out as best you can. We'll do a lot of movement before we get to that point, so just let things open up and just work things as best you can here today. So to get started, bring yourself up to standing. And let's take this in toward a horse stance right away. So set your feet wider than your hips. Heels in, toes out, bend the knees, bring your hips down low. And really take it down, bring your thighs down toward parallel with the floor. This is basically just a really wide-kneed squat. Now, keep your arms on your legs and keep some tension with your arms and legs pushing into each other. Lift your spine up toward the ceiling so you're not just sinking down between the shoulder blades here. Keep this active. But then relax your neck. Let your head hang down. And then just close your eyes. So just give yourself a moment to settle in like this. Let your mind quiet down. And then just start to deepen your breathing here. So with the inhales, pulling as much as you can. Fill up your lungs. Hold on to all that breath at the top. When you exhale, constrict the back of your throat. So slow your breath down on the way back out. And just work to make your exhales last at least as long as the inhales as you breathe. When you're ready here, take a deep inhale. And with the exhale, just open your eyes. With the next inhale, just roll this up to standing. Bring your head up last. Open up your palms at your sides. And then just go slow. With an inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands through center again. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale through center. Inhale, reach up high. And with the exhale this time, lean to the right side. Right arm reaching down, stretch your left arm, right gaze up high. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, lean left. Left arm down, stretch your right arm left and look up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean right. Draw the left shoulder back, gaze up high. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean left again and pull your right shoulder back. Now inhale up to center. And this time take hold of your left wrist and then lean over to the right. So pull your left shoulder back and try to open your chest toward the ceiling. Just keep looking up and hold this here. With the next inhale, come back to center, switch it out. Take hold of the right wrist, lean to your left side. Right shoulder back, open your chest toward the ceiling as much as you can. With the next inhale, bring it back to center, arms high. Now exhale, hands to center, but bend the knees and sink your hips down low. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands through center, sink down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bring it down low again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale all the way up. Now with the exhale, sink down, stay low this time. Bring your hands to your thighs with the fingers curled in. And just move around for a moment. Keep your hips low, keep your knees wide. And then from here, let's take it back and forth, twisting. So just twist to the left and bring your right shoulder down. Come up the center, keep your hips low. Twist over to your right side. And then back up the center, keep your knees wide. Twist over to your left again. Come back up the center here. Twist to the right. And then bring it back to center. Now twist to the left one more time. And then lift back up. Twist over to your right side one last time. And then lift back up. And then from here, just adjust the feet as you need to. And you can always bring your elbows onto your thighs, but take this into the deepest squat you can. If you can come down with the hips lower than the knees, then just settle in as best you can. Take a moment here. And then from wherever you are, one hand at a time, go ahead and bring your hands down to the floor behind you. And then go ahead and just sit this down. And then once you're down, just go ahead, lean back, fold your knees side to side. And we're just keeping things loose. We're going to keep on working the hips here. So when you're ready, just bring this into center. Walk your hands forward. Sit up tall. And just keep your left leg on the floor. Now you can bend the knee. You can straighten the leg out if you like. Whatever keeps you sitting upright. But with both arms, wrap your arms around the right thigh. Pull it in tight and bring it into the side of your rib cage and really squeeze. Keep squeezing. Keep that contact. Point the toes of your right foot. And then as best you can, extend the right leg up straight as possible. Bend the knee, bring the foot down. Don't worry if you're not straightening all the way. And then right leg up high, straighten up and keep squeezing. And then bring the foot down. Right leg up high, keep pulling that leg in close. And then bring the foot down again. 2 more times, extend the right leg best you can. Bend the knee and bring the foot down. 1 more time, extend the leg up high. And then bring the foot back down. Release your grip. And take it the other way. Just to keep the right foot on the floor. You can straighten the leg or keep the knee bent, but wrap your arms around your left thigh this time. Pull this in close and squeeze the thigh into the side of your ribs. Keep that contact. Now extend your left leg as straight as you can. Reach to the toes. Bend the knee and just point the toes to the floor. Again, left leg up high. Bend the knee and bring the foot back down. Keep squeezing. Straighten your left leg best you can. Bend the knee, toes point down to the floor. Again, straighten your left leg best you can. Bend the knee and bring the toes down. 1 more time, extend your left leg up. And then bend the knee, bring the foot down, and then release. Both feet to the floor, hands behind you. Now let's go ahead and take this right into reverse tabletop. My feet in front of your hips with distance. Hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width. Fingertips forward. If you can always rotate your fingers to the sides. Go ahead, press down, lift your seat up off the floor. Let's go up and down. With an inhale, press your hips up high, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sink this down. Inhale, lift up again. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press your hips up. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, press this up high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift it up again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press your hips high. Exhale, sink down. And then inhale, lift 1 more time, hold here. Now keep your glutes squeezing, keep your hips lifting, press your chest up as well. And you can look forward, look up, or hang your head back, but keep pushing up away from the floor. Take an inhale. With the exhale, sink all the way down. And then once you're down, take a moment, shake your hands just a little bit. You want to use this setup here and warm up the hips a little bit differently than usual. Now just keep the feet about hips width distance in front of you, hands behind the shoulders, shoulder width, and this time with your fingertips pointed out to the sides. Push down, lift your seat up off the floor, stay lifted. And you don't have to bring your hips up too high, but keep your neck long and keep yourself lifted between the shoulders. Now from here, pull the right knee into your chest. And then extend the leg up high as you can, straight as you can. Point the toes. Now bring that right foot out to the side, work to touch the floor. And then come back up the vertical, set the foot down. Draw the left knee in. Extend straight up, best you can. Left leg out to the side, touch the foot down to the floor. Come back up the vertical and bring the foot to the mat. Pull the right knee in. Extend this up high. Bring the leg out to the side, bring the foot down just to touch the floor. Lift back up the vertical and bring your foot back down. Pull the left knee in. Extend straight up. Left leg to the side, touch the floor. Bring it back up the vertical and set the foot. Draw the right knee in again. Extend straight up. Right leg to the side. Bring the foot all the way down. Back up the vertical and bring the foot to the floor. Pull the left knee in. Extend straight up. Left leg to the side. Touch the foot all the way down. Come back up the vertical and set the foot flat. Last time, pull the right knee in. Extend the leg straight. Now bring the right foot to the side. Bring the foot down to touch the floor. Now this time, press down. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips up as much as you can. Hold here. And then sink back down. Bring that right leg back up the vertical. Right foot to the floor. You can wiggle things out. You might be cramping a little bit. Take it the other way. Pull the left knee in. Extend straight up. Left leg out to the side. Bring the foot all the way down. Now once you're down, push into the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips up as much as you can. And then sink back down. Bring that leg up the vertical. And then set the foot flat. Go ahead, set yourself down. Take a seat. Shake a moment. Shake your hands out just a little bit. And then once you're ready, go ahead, cross at the ankles, come forward, your hands come into all fours. And then take a moment here, move around. Stretch your hands and your fingers, let the shoulders and hips move side to side. And then just come into center. Now keep your wrists, your shoulders over your wrists, and your hips over your knees here to start. And then walk your hands in a little bit closer. Bring the hands within about 2 hands lengths of the knees. Flip them over. Backs of the hands down, palms up. The fingertips point toward the midline of the mat. Spread your fingers out wide. Slide your hands together to interlace your fingers. The palms stay open. Now keep the hands tense with your fingertips pressing down. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Straighten your arms as best you can. And maybe just sway side to side to feel this out here for a moment. And then go ahead and start to move from here. Now keep the fingers interlaced. You'll flip the hands over, palms down. Flip them again, palms facing up. And just keep on going back and forth like this, switching this out. Just take it at your own pace. Take a moment at least to try to straighten your arms as much as you can each time you switch. And then the next time you end up with the palms facing up, back to where we started, hold that. Now keep your fingertips pressing down. Try to keep your arms as straight as you can. Bring your knees together. And then just go side to side with the legs one at a time. Extend your left leg to the side. Try to just touch the heel to the floor. And then bring that knee down. Right leg to the side. Touch your heel down. Back to both knees. Left leg out to the side again. Bring this back to center. Keep the hands tense. Bring the right leg to the side. Back to center here, left leg to the side one more time. Bring it back to center and then right leg to the side one more time. And back to center. Come up onto the fingertips. And then bring yourself into your regular all fours. Wrists under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, palms down. And then rotate your hands, fingertips to the sides and then in toward the knees as far as you can go. Now spread your fingers wide, dig your fingertips down, press your spine up toward the ceiling. Go ahead, circle your shoulders or wrists here to start and just let that stretch move up through the wrists and into the forearms. And then just bring this into center. Now as you hold on to this, keep gripping the floor. And if you want to take it further, tuck the toes of both feet. Hover your knees up off the mat. Keep your belly pulled in. And then just go up and down. Lift your hips up as high as you can. And then sink down. Just touch your knees down to the floor. Bring your hips up high. And dip your knees down again. Hips up high as you can go. Bring the knees back down. Lift your hips up again. And then touch your knees to the mat. Hips up high. And then come back down, touch your knees to the floor. One more time, lift your hips. And then bring your knees down all the way. And then just go ahead, come up onto the fingertips and down to sitting on your heels. And take a moment, shake your hands out. Loosen up your fingers and loosen up your wrists. When you're ready, come back to all fours. Now wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips here to start. We're going to work a little bit of twisting. So once you press into the palms, tuck the toes of both feet, hover your knees, and go slow here to start. But bring your right knee forward toward your left elbow close as you can. And then step the right foot back. Bring the left knee to your right elbow close as you can go. And step it back. Take it slow. Right knee to left elbow again. And then step back. Left knee to right elbow. And step back. Right knee to left elbow. Stay here. Now this time, drop your left heel, lift your left hand, extend your right leg and bring your foot to the floor. And then come back to center, back to all fours. Left knee to right elbow, hold. Drop your right heel, lift your right hand, left leg extends, set the foot down. And then bring it back to center. And just keep on going back and forth side to side like this. And take it at your own pace. Feel this out. Now as you're moving side to side, you can let your hips sink down. Just work the twist best you can. If you want to go faster, you can hop back and forth. Now I want you to end up opening up to your left side, right leg extended, foot touching down to the floor. Once you're twisted in this position, press into both feet, lift your hips, reach your left arm past your head, squeeze your glutes. And then sink this back down. Now come back to center, take it the other way. Twist to the right, left leg extended out to the side. Press into both feet, lift your hips, reach your right arm past your head, hold here. And then sink back down again, come back to center, and back to all fours. So set your knees down. Take a moment to breathe. Now let's take it from a regular all fours to a lopsided position. Bring the right forearm down. Now keep the right elbow to the side. Right hand moves into center. Slide your left hand back, elbow above the wrist. Keep it pulled into your side. Just keep your chest facing down. And then bring the knees together. Put the weight to the right knee, hover to the left. Extend your left leg straight back, and then keep your left leg straight and keep it lifted. And go back and forth from here. Bring that left foot straight out to your left side, best you can. And then extend this all the way back. Left leg out to the side, try to keep it straight. And then bring the foot back. Left leg out to the side again. And then extend the leg behind it. Left leg out to the side. And then extend this back. Left leg to the side one more time. Now hold here. Try to keep that leg parallel to the floor. Keep the left elbow pulled in. And then pulse the left foot up and down. On my count, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your left knee. And then bring the left inner thigh onto your left arm. Now just push down. Keep your chest facing the floor. And to start to feel that stretch, maybe on the inner thigh. If you can go further, tuck the toes of the right foot. You can lift the right knee. Maybe extend your left leg if you want to take it there. And we're just getting close to that hurdler setup here. Now go ahead and release it. Bring both knees down. Come up onto both hands. Let's go ahead and take this on the other side. So when you're ready, bring your left forearm down. Left elbow to the side. Bring the left hand to center so that forearm's diagonal. Slide your right hand back. Keep the elbow above the wrist. Now go ahead, bring your knees together. Hover your right knee. And then let's go back and forth. Extend your right leg straight back. Reach for the big toe. Keep that right leg straight. Bring your right leg out to the side. And then bring the leg, extend it back again. And right leg out to the side. And extend the right leg back. Right leg out to the side. Try to stay parallel to the floor. Extend the leg behind it. Right leg out to the side again. And then extend the leg back. Right leg out to the side. Now extend back one more time. Bring the right leg out to the side. Now hold here. Try to keep the leg parallel. Keep reaching through your big toe. And then pulse the foot up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your right knee. Bring the right inner thigh down onto the right arm. Keep your chest facing down. Now, if you want to take it even further, maybe tuck the toes of your left foot and lift your left knee. Maybe extend your right leg straight as you press into the right arm. And then release. Bring everything back down to the mat, both knees, and come up onto both hands. And once you're back in all fours, just breathe here for a moment. Now, there's one more thing to warm things up. I want to use that extra opening of the hips and make things a little bit more dynamic. Now, wrists underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips here to start. Step your right foot forward outside your right hand. And then tuck the toes of the left foot and lift your left knee. Now, keep your shoulders over your wrists and keep your arms straight. And then from this position, step the right foot back next to the left. This puts you into plank. Bring the left foot forward outside your left hand. Pressing your palms, step the left foot straight back. Right foot forward outside the right hand. Now, if you want to keep walking back and forth like that, that's fine, but we're setting this up for a hop. So I want you to start moving your hips straight up and down. Keep the arms vertical. And we'll go back and forth like this on 3. So from here, 1, 2, 3. Try to get your hips up as high as you can. 1, 2, 3. And as we go back and forth, try to land it as silently as you can. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do a couple rounds. Get your hips up as high as you can. Land as lightly as you can. Press down into your palms. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead, bring both knees down. Come into all fours. Give yourself a moment here to breathe. If you just want to take a break and breathe, that's fine. You can always take another stretch, but when you're ready, tuck your toes, lift your knees, hips up high, and find your down dog. As you settle into that down dog, make sure your hands are flat. Feel weight toward the base of your thumbs. Sink your chest low, but reach your hips up high. So pulling through the belly, use your core, draw in around the ribs and around your low belly. And use that extra lengthening to keep your hips as high as you can. Try to feel your spine lengthen out. Now, if your legs are tight, go ahead, bend the knees and let that go. You can always pedal this out and stay loose. And then once you're ready, take an inhale. With the exhale, just bend the knees, look forward, step to the front, take a ragdoll fold. Feet about hips width distance apart, deep bend in the knees, let your belly touch your thighs. Let your head hang, let your spine round, and just let everything go long and loose and let the muscles in your neck relax. Now you can hang your hands to the floor, you can reach to opposite elbows, maybe shake side to side to loosen even further. And then just release any grip that you have. Keep your knees bent to begin, but restack your spine. Slowly round this up to standing. Bring your head up last and just open up your palms at your sides. When you're ready with an inhale, reach your arms up high. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands down to heart center. Now take a moment here to breathe. Set an intention. Let your mind clear. Find your focus. Take a deep inhale. And then with the exhale, just release your hands. Now with the next inhale, reach up high. With the exhale, slowly fold this forward. Hinge at the hips. Start with a straight spine. Put a little bend in your knees. Keep your core engaged. Move smoothly. And then release at the bottom. With an inhale, lift up halfway. Fingertips to the floor, to the shins. Lengthen forward through the crown of your head. And then with the exhale, just bring your hands to the mat. And let's step this back to high plank. Find your shape. Wrist the shoulders, palms press down, press the floor away from you. Press your spine up toward the ceiling. Keep that lift. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, slowly bring your shoulders forward as the elbows bend. Keep your body in line. Elbows pulled into your sides. Lower with control all the way down into your belly. And then once you're down, flatten the feet out behind you. Now hands under the shoulders, elbows into your sides. Let's take it up and down through low cobra. So with an inhale, just peel up your head, neck, and chest. Exhale, roll this back down. Inhale, peel up again. And now with the exhale, lower. Inhale, peel up one more time. Stay lifted here. Now keep the lift in your upper body. Press your feet down, squeeze your glutes. And then take the weight out of your hands. Elbows at your sides, pull the shoulders back, look forward, and lift it up higher. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll back down. Now hands under the shoulders, elbows in at your sides, press the palms down to the floor. Let's take it to upward facing dog. So with an inhale, straighten your arms. Pull your chest forward, let your hips hang, stay on the tops of your feet. Keep your legs active and lift your knees. Kick down, squeeze your glutes, pull the hips forward. And keep that lift between the arms, but with the shoulders as well. Keep your neck nice and long and your chest pushing forward. Deep inhale. With the exhale, pull your belly in. Hips high to down dog. Paddle out. Let your hips move side to side. And we'll take it into the sun salutation. It's a steady movement here. Take a deep inhale. Now with the exhale, just bend the knees. Look forward, step or float to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold it back down. Inhale to standing, reach this up high. Exhale, fold all the way back down again. Inhale, halfway lift. And then with the exhale, hands to the mat. Chaturanga is next. High plank to low. Now with an inhale, open up your chest, lift your gaze up, dog or cobra. Exhale, pull your belly in, hips high to down dog. 2 more rounds, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to standing, reach as high. And with the exhale, bring it back down again. Inhale, lift up halfway. And with the exhale, hands to the floor, high plank to lows next. With an inhale, open up, pull forward. Exhale, draw back in and lift your hips. Last round, take an inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees. Look forward, step or float. Inhale, lift it halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to standing, reach this up high. Exhale, all the way back down again. Inhale, lift halfway here. And with the exhale, set the hands. Chaturanga. With an inhale, open up, pull this forward. Exhale, draw back in, lift your hips back up. And just find your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Now with your next inhale, raise your left leg high behind you. And then bend your left knee, hang your left foot right, open to your scorpion dog, stack your hips. With an inhale, straighten this up, three-legged dog. And with the exhale, just bring the foot down to the floor. Other side, inhale the right leg high. Bend your right knee, hang your right foot left, scorpion on this side. Inhale, straighten your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward, knee to chest, shoulders to wrist, stay forward, stay lifted. And then set your right foot down outside your right hand. Now keep your shoulders to wrist, pressing your palms, move the hips straight up and down. Now you can walk it back and forth, or we'll hop it on three. So from here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep it light. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. Right foot forward. Step your left foot forward between your hands, and that's going to be your base. Pull the right knee to your chest and curl everything in. Now belly to your left thigh. Look toward the back of the mat. Crown of the head pointing down toward the floor. Just keep your hands down and point the right big toe toward the ceiling. Now focus on your right leg. Extend the right leg up high as you can, and then pull the knee back in. Right leg up high again, and then curl back in. Right leg up high, curl back in. Right leg up high, and then curl in one more time. Now lean onto your left hand. With your right hand, reach up, take hold of your right foot. Once you've got that grip, kick into your hand, pull the right shoulder down, and lift the right knee up as high as you can. Keep your head down low. And if you take it deep, you're going to open your body up to the right side. Just take it to where you can and keep breathing. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release. Right hand down, bring your right foot down. That'll be your base. Draw the left knee to your chest. And then when you're ready, take hold of your left knee, and let's roll this all the way up to standing. Now slow your breathing down. Keep the right big toe pressing into the floor. When you're ready, just bring your left hand to your hip. And then with your right hand, hold your left knee. Maybe bring it up higher. Now, if you want to take things further, reach your left arm high, just keep looking forward. If you want to go further still, right hand to your left big toe. You can use the grip and pull the knee up higher, still facing forward. Maybe extend the leg all the way. And just take things to where you can go. Keep your torso upright and keep your balance. Now still balancing here, take an inhale. With the exhale, left knee lifted, hands to your hips. Put just a little bit on your right knee and keep looking forward. Hinge from the right hip, come into a warrior three. Extend your left leg straight, bring your lifted body into line. And maybe you're more upright or maybe come down to parallel. Just take it to where you can hold. Drop the left hip a little bit and keep your hips squared. Now as you look forward, work this with your right leg. Bend your right knee and sink down. Bring your belly toward your thigh. Press into your right foot, lift back up. Bend the right knee, bring it down, belly toward your thigh. Press into your right foot and lift. One more time, bend the right knee, come down as low as you can. And then bring both hands down, set the left foot down behind you. And we're going to take it down even lower. Left knee down, left foot flat behind toward Anjaneyasana. Now keep your torso pressing down into the right thigh, look forward. Reach your arms behind, we're going to open and close this a few times. So with an inhale, reach up and back, gaze up high. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it down. Now inhale, open up, stay lifted like this. Let your hips sink down, push that left hip forward, and keep reaching through both arms. Keep breathing, keep the front of the body open. Now as you hold this shape, keep your hips where they are, but bring both hands down onto your right leg. And look forward. Draw the shoulders back, keep your chest open. Keep that left hip low and pressing forward. And if you want to go deeper, here's the option. You can tuck the toes of your left foot and maybe just barely hover your left knee up off the floor. If you want to go even further, start to shift forward, maybe just barely lift your right heel. Keep the left hip pulling forward, keep the glutes engaged on the left and stay low. All right, left knee down, left foot flat behind. Press into the right foot, stack the hips over your left knee, and bring your hands to your hips. Take this into a half split setup. Lift the toes of the right foot, slide the heel forward, straighten the leg. Dig the heel down, right big toe moves towards center. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Look for that stretch on the back of the right thigh. Now take a half bind right on behind your back, palm facing away. Reach your left arm high. We'll take it back and forth from here to a halfway fold. So take an inhale. With the exhale, hinge from the hips. Just take it as far as you can go. Inhale, come back up all the way. Exhale, hinge forward, dig into that right heel. Woo, keep looking forward. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Now with the exhale, hinge it forward one more time. Just hold here for a moment. And then bring the left hand down to the floor inside the right leg. Dig the right heel down, pull that hip back. Pull the right shoulder back with your bound arm. Work it as a twist. Bring your belly toward the right thigh. Now this could be enough. You can bend the right knee if you need to. Keep your twist, keep the right shoulder pulled back. Maybe slide that right heel a little bit further forward. And if you want to go further still, you can tuck the toes of your left foot, lift your left knee, right hip still pulling back, left hip still pulling forward. Keep breathing with this. All right, now from wherever you are, if the left knee is lifted, set it down. Both hands to the floor around your right leg. Bend the right knee, set that foot flat. Tuck the toes of your left foot, lift your left knee. This brings you into low lunge. Now from here, we're going to take this into a fallen triangle shape. So the right hand's going to be your base. Extend the right leg out to the left side and drop your left heel. Reach your left arm high, keep your hips up high, hold this, and this is good enough. Now if you can take it further, hover the right foot up off the floor, and then just move the right leg. Right heel to left knee, and then touch the foot to the floor. Right heel to left knee, and touch the foot down. Right heel to left knee, touch the foot down one more time, and then bring your left hand down, step the right foot forward behind your right wrist, and bring the left knee down to the floor. This is that almost all fours position for hurdlers. So lift your right heel, keep the knee high outside the arm, look forward, and think chaturanga. Shoulders forward, pull the elbows underneath you. Ribs go to your left arm, right leg onto your right arm, lift your right foot. Now keep looking forward, keep leaning, and lift your left leg. Think about holding cobra as you try to open your upper back. If you want to take it further, maybe extend the right leg. When you're ready, go ahead and take it through your vinyasa. All right, from it down dog, we're going to take this on to the other side. When you're ready with an inhale, raise your right leg high behind you. Bend your right knee, hang your right foot left, scorpion dog, stack your hips. With an inhale, straighten this out through like a dog. And then with the exhale, just bring the foot down to the floor. Other side, inhale the left leg high. Bend your left knee, hang your left foot right. Again, stack your hips, open up. With an inhale, straighten your left leg through like a dog. Exhale, forward, knee to chest, shoulders, wrists. Stay forward, stay lifted. And then bring your left foot down outside your left hand. Now, shoulders or wrists, pressing your palms. Move your hips straight up and down. Again, you can walk it or we're hopping on 3. So from here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. Now it's left foot forward. Step the right foot forward between your hands, and that'll be your base. Now draw the left knee to your chest, curl everything in. Now keep your belly touching your right thigh. Look toward the back of the mat, top of the head pointing down toward the floor. Just keep your fingertips down and point the left big toe toward the ceiling. Back and forth with your left leg. Extend that left leg up high as you can, and then curl back in. Left leg up high, and then curl in. Left leg reaching up. Curl back in again. Left leg high. Curl in one more time. Now, go ahead, lean over to the right hand. With your left hand, reach for your left foot. Once you're gripping, kick into your hand. Pull the left shoulder down. Keep your head low. Try to lift that left knee as high as you can. And if you can take it deep, let your torso open up to the left. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, release. Left hand down. Bring the left foot to the floor. That'll be your base. Draw the right knee to your chest. Hold the right knee. And let's come up all the way. Now slowly you're breathing down. Keep your left big toe grounded. And then once you're ready, just bring the right hand to your hip. With your left hand, hold the right knee. And maybe just bring it up higher and pull it in closer. If you want to go further, reach your right arm high. And then even further, with your left hand, you can hold the right big toe. And see about extending that leg forward. Just keep your balance, keep your gaze forward, and keep breathing here. Still balancing here. Take an inhale. Now at the exhale, just keep the right knee lifted. Bring your hands to your hips. Move into your warrior three. Put a little bit on the left knee. Hinge from the left hip. Extend the right leg back. Everything lifted into line. Now maybe you're more upright. Maybe come down toward parallel. Lower the right hip so your hips stay even. Keep looking forward. Now as you hold your balance, work it further with your left leg. Bend your left knee. Bring your belly down toward your thigh. Press into your left foot. Lift back up. Bend the left knee. Sink down. Belly toward your thigh. Press into the left foot and lift. Bend the left knee, sink down as low as you can, belly toward your thigh. And then bring both hands down. Set the right foot down behind you. And take it down lower. Right knee down. Right foot flat behind. Now sink your hips down. Press them forward. Press your torso into your left thigh. Stay low. Look forward. Reach your arms behind. And again, we'll open and close. So with an inhale, reach up and back. Gaze up high. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, open this up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, open up and stay lifted this time. Let your hips sink low. Reach long through both arms and keep breathing. Now as you hold this, keep your hips low. Look forward and bring both hands onto your left thigh. Keep your shoulders pulled back. Keep your chest open. If you want to go further, then just take it slow. Tuck the toes of the right foot and maybe barely lift your right knee. If you want to go further, shift forward. See about barely lifting your left heel. Keep the right hip pulling forward. Keep the glutes squeezing on the right. All right, from wherever you are, right knee down, right foot flat behind. Press into your left foot, stack the hips over your right knee. And then just bring your hands to your hips and come into that half split setup. Lift the toes of the left foot. Slide the heel forward, straighten the leg. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Keep that left heel pressing down, left big toe toward the midline. And then take your half bind. Left arm behind your back, palm facing away. Reach your right arm up. Back and forth from here to a halfway fold. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, hinge on the hips. Look forward, take it down to where you can. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back upright. With the exhale, hinge forward, dig down into that left heel. Inhale, bring this all the way up. With the exhale, hinge toward halfway, stay forward. And then bring the right hand down to the floor inside your left leg. Use the bound left arm to pull your left shoulder back and twist to the left side. Keep your left heel pressing down, left hip pulling back. And this is enough. You can slide that right heel further forward if you want to go a little deeper. But if you want to take it further, tuck the toes of the right foot and then lift the right knee up off the floor. Keep the left hip pulling back still, right hip still pulling forward. All right, now from here, bring the right knee down if it's lifted. Both hands to the floor either side of that left leg. Bend the left knee, set the left foot flat. Come into your low lunge and lift the right knee. Now from here to your fallen triangle. Left hand's your base. Extend the left leg out to the right and drop the right heel. Reach your right arm high and keep your hips lifted. Maybe just hold this. If you can go further, hover the left foot up off the floor and just move your left leg. Left heel to right knee. And then touch the foot down. Left heel to right knee. And foot to the floor. Left heel to right knee. Bring the foot down one more time. Now right hand comes to the mat. Bring the left foot forward behind your left wrist. And then bring the right knee down back to that almost all fours position. Now from here, lift your left heel. Keep the knee high outside the arm and look forward. Again, chaturanga. Shoulders forward. Pull the elbows underneath you. And then bring your ribs onto the right arm. Left leg to your left arm. Lift the left foot up. Look forward. Lean forward. Lift the right foot as well. And maybe extend your left leg. When you're ready, take it through another vinyasa. All right, from your down dog, we'll take this into the next sequence. When you're ready, with an inhale, raise your left leg high. Bend the left knee, hang the left foot right, open your hips as much as you can. Inhale, straighten the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, set the foot down. Inhale, the right leg high. Bend your right knee, hang the right foot left, open up on this side. Inhale, straighten this out, three-legged dog. Exhale, forward, knee to chest, shoulders over wrist, stay forward, stay lifted. And set the right foot down outside your right hand. Again, press into your palms, shoulders, wrists. Move the hips straight up and down. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. Right foot forward, left foot back. Now bring the left foot forward between your hands. That's your base. Right knee to your chest, curl everything in. Look toward the back of the mat, crown of the head pointing down. Right big toe toward the ceiling. Back and forth, focus on that right leg. Right leg up as high as you can reach. And then pull the knee in. Right leg up high. Pull the knee back in. Right leg up high. Pull the knee in again. Right leg up high. And then pull the knee in. Now keep the right hand on the floor, lean right. With your left hand, reach for your right foot. Once you've got that grip, kick into your hand, pull the left shoulder down, try to point the right knee toward the ceiling, keep your head low, and just make yourself as vertical as you can as you move into that stretch. Take an inhale. With the exhale, release. Both hands down, bring the right foot down, that'll be your base. Draw the left knee to your chest. Hold your left knee, and let's come up all the way to vertical. Now keep your right big toe pressing down. Once you're ready, left hand to your hip. With your right hand, bring it to the outside of your left knee and take your standing twist. Pull your left shoulder back and open up your chest to the left side. Woo! Now this is plenty here. Keep that right big toe pressing down best you can. If you want to open this up, maybe reach your left arm behind you. If you want to take it further with the right hand, you can hold the outside edge of the left foot and work to extend the leg. Just keep yourself tall and keep yourself twisted. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just turn back to center. Left knee lifted, hands to your hips. Come back into your warrior 3. Put a little bit on the right knee. Hinge from the right hip. Extend your left leg. Bring everything into line. And come down as close as you can to parallel. Keep your hips level. Now keep looking forward and work it with the standing leg. Bend the right knee. Bring your belly down toward your thigh. Press into the right foot. Lift back up. Bend the right knee. Sink down. Belly toward your thigh. Press into the right foot and lift. One more time, sink down, belly toward your thigh. And we're going to take a warrior 1. So bring the left foot down behind you, bring your torso upright. And take a moment to adjust. Deep into the right knee, left leg straight. Now both feet are flat, left foot points aside at least a little bit. Adjust this so you can pull the left hip forward and right hip back and square this up. So you might have to make the stance shorter, you may have to make it wider. Sink down. Now once you're ready, with an inhale, reach the arms up high. With the exhale, draw the elbows out wide. Open up your chest, let your head fall back. Hold here and keep your left hip pressing forward. We're just going to work it in the upper body, moving from this arch position to rounding. Take an inhale. With the exhale, reach this forward around your spine. Inhale, pull back, open up, elbows wide. Exhale, forward and round. Inhale, pull back, open up, elbows wide. Exhale, round forward again. Inhale, pull back, open up, elbows wide. Hold here. And then bring the hands to your low back. Now interlace your fingers. Pull the palms toward each other. Press the knuckles toward the floor. Open your chest further. Keep that left hip pushing forward. Take an inhale. And then with the exhale, just look forward and bring your spine upright. Now put the weight to the right foot. Open up to your left side. And we're just going to change this into a straddle stance. Heels in, toes out, both legs straight. And take it to whatever width your hips allow. Now from here, keep your chest open, shoulders pulled back, take an inhale. And then with the exhale, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, bring it down through halfway, and then go let your spine round. You can hang your head low, maybe lift your knuckles up toward the ceiling, and you can always bend the knees and just move around here. Keep breathing. And then take an inhale. With the exhale, just bring both hands down to the floor. Press into your palms, bend the knees, bring your legs into a horse stance as you fold it. So heels and toes out. Bring the hips down low, thighs toward parallel with the floor. Stay low like this. Keep your left hand where it is and bring the right hand onto the right knee. We're going to make a cross step over to the right. So put the weight to the right foot. Step your left foot back and across and sink that left hip down as low as you can. And then press into the right foot, step your left foot wide and your back in horse. Again, weight to the right foot. Left foot back and across, sink your hips down low. Press into the right foot, step it out wide, keep it low. Weight to the right foot, left foot back and across again, sink down. Press into the right foot, step out wide. Weight to the right foot, left foot back and across, come down low. Push in your right foot, step it out wide. One more time, weight to the right foot, left foot back and across, sink down. And then step this wide back to horse, bring both hands down. And let's switch this out. Now I want you to bring the right hand down inside the right foot. Left hand to your left knee, your hips are still low, your knees are still wide. Now let's take this toward the half bind. Bring the right arm underneath your right leg, right hand to the outside edge of your foot. And maybe just stay here. Keep that right arm pressed into the right leg and keep your knees wide. Now if you can take it further, see about lifting your right heel. Maybe lift the foot and hook that leg around your arm. And if you want to take it further, you can always try to extend the leg. Wherever you take this to, your knees are still wide and your hips are still low. All right, from wherever you are, bring both feet down to the floor, set both hands down. And then go ahead, turn to the right, to the front of the mat, take this into low lunge. Right foot forward, left foot back. Now from here to fallen triangle, right hand's your base. Extend the right leg to the left and drop your left heel. Reach your left arm high, keep your hips lifted, maybe stay here. If you're gonna go further, hover the right foot. Now just move the right leg, right heel to left knee. And then touch the foot to the floor, heel to knee, and touch the foot down. Heel to knee, touch the foot down again, heel to knee, and touch the foot down. Now come back to center, left hand down, right foot steps behind your right wrist, and then bring the left knee all the way down, back to that foot in that setup for hurdlers. Lift the right heel, keep the knee high outside the arm. Shoulders forward, pull the elbows underneath. Ribs to your left arm, right leg to your right arm, lift your right foot. Look forward, lean forward, lift the left foot up off the floor, and maybe extend your right leg. When you're ready, move through another vinyasa. All right, let's go ahead, even out the other side. With the next inhale, raise the right leg high behind you. Bend your right knee, open up and find that scorpion dog. Take it as far as you can. Inhale, straighten the leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the foot to the floor. Inhale, your left leg high. Bend your left knee, hang your left foot right. Open up deep on this side. Inhale, straighten this out, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward. Knee to chest, shoulders to wrist, stay forward. And then set the left foot down outside the left hand. Shoulders to wrist, press into the palms. Hips straight up and down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, and 3. Now, once that left foot's outside your left hand, bring the right foot forward between your hands. That's your base. Left knee to your chest, curl everything in. Belly to the right thigh, look toward the back of the mat, top of that pointing down. Point the left big toe toward the ceiling. Back and forth, extend the left leg up high as you can. And then curl back in. Left leg up high, and curl this in. Left leg up high, curl this in again. Left leg up high, curl in one more time. Lean onto your left hand. Right hand reaches for your left foot. Once you've got the grip, kick into your hand, pull the right shoulder down. Point the left knee toward the ceiling best you can. Keep your head low. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Both hands down, bring the left foot down, and pull the right knee to your chest. Hold your right knee, and let's roll this all the way up to vertical. Now press into left big toe, slow your breathing down. Once you're ready, right hand to your hip. Left hand outside the right knee. Pull the right shoulder back and twist open to the right side. Keep yourself up tall. This is good enough. If you're going to go further, maybe reach your right arm back. Maybe reach the left hand for the right foot and extend the leg, but keep your twist and keep yourself upright. Still balancing here. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just turn back to center. Hands to your hips, right knee still lifted. Move into your warrior three. Hinge from the left hip. Extend the right leg back. Bring everything into line and keep your hips squared. Come down as close as you can to parallel. Keep looking forward. Work it from your left leg. Bend the left knee, sink down, belly toward your thigh. Press into your left foot, lift back up. Bend the left knee, belly toward your thigh, take it down. Press into your left foot and lift. Bend the left knee, take it down, belly toward your thigh. And then to your warrior one, set the right foot down, bring yourself upright, and adjust your stance. Now deepen lefty, right leg straight, feet flat, right foot points aside at least a little bit. Adjust so you can pull that right hip forward and left hip back and keep everything squared. Again, widen or shorten the stance if you need to. Let your hips sink down. When you're ready with an inhale, reach up high. Exhale, open up, elbows wide, let your head fall back, hold here. Now back and forth from arch to rounding, take an inhale. Exhale, reach this forward around your spine. Inhale, pull back, open up, elbows wide. Exhale, forward and round. Inhale, pull back, open up, elbows wide. Exhale, round forward again. Inhale, pull back, open up, elbows wide, stay here. And then bring the hands to your low back. Interlace and find the grip that feels strange, opposite what you just had. Pull the palms toward each other, press your knuckles to the floor. Keep that right hip pushing forward. Take an inhale. And with the exhale, just bring your gaze forward. Push into your left foot. Open up to the right side. Find that straddle stance here. Heels and toes out, legs straight. Keep your shoulders pulled back and keep your chest open. Once you're ready, take an inhale. With the exhale, hinge from the hips, lead with your chest, come down toward halfway. And then release when you're ready. Go ahead, round your spine. Hang your head down low. Bend the knees if you need to. Knuckles toward the ceiling. You can move around here. Just move into the fold and stay loose. All right, when you're ready from here, just release your grip, bring both hands down to the floor. Press into your palms, bend the knees, bring your legs back into that horse stance while you're folded. Thighs toward parallel with the floor, hips come down low. Then keep your right hand on the floor, left hand to your left knee. And we'll take that side step again. Put the weight to your left foot. Right foot back and across, and then sink your hips down low. Press into your left foot, step the right foot wide back to that horse stance. Again, weight to the left foot. Right foot back and across, sink your hips down. Press into your left foot, step this out wide. Weight to your left foot, right foot back and across, sink down low. Press into your left foot, back to horse. Weight to your left foot, right foot back and across, sink this down. Press into your left foot, step this out wide. And we'll do it one more time. Weight to your left foot, right foot back and across, sink your hips down. Press into your left foot, step the right foot wide, and bring your left hand down. Now from here, just switch it out. So right hand to the right knee, left hand inside your left foot, and then work it toward the half bind. Bring the left arm underneath your left leg. Left hand to the outside edge of your foot. And lean into this. Keep your hips low, keep your knees wide. To go further, see about just lifting your left heel. Stay light on that foot. Maybe lift the foot completely, hook the leg around your arm. If you want to take it further, you can extend the leg. Wherever you are, you're still low, your knees are wide, and your thighs are still toward parallel with the floor. All right, go ahead, set the left foot down, both hands down to the floor. And then make that turn to the left, take your low lunge to the front of the mat. Into fallen triangle, left hand's your base. Extend the left leg out to the right and drop the right heel. Reach your right arm high, keep your hips lifted like this. And if you're gonna go further, stay light on that left foot, hovered up off the floor. Move your left leg, left heel to right knee, and touch the foot to the floor. Heel to knee, and touch the foot down. Heel to knee, touch the foot down again. Heel to knee, bring the foot down. Now bring the right hand to the floor, left foot steps behind your left wrist, and bring the right knee all the way down. Last time into that hurdler setup. Lift your left heel, keep the knee high outside the arm. Look forward, shoulders forward, elbows underneath. Ribs on your right arm, left leg to your left arm, lift your left foot. Keep pulling this forward, lean forward, lift your right foot up as well. Maybe extend that left leg. When you're ready, take it through one more vinyasa. All right, into half pigeon. When you're ready, with an inhale, raise the right leg up high. And with the exhale, bring it forward, right knee behind the right wrist, right ankle somewhere behind the left. Now go ahead, bring your left knee down, left foot flat behind, pull the left hip forward, keep it in line with the right. Sink your hips straight down and look for some of that stretch on the right side, right outer hip or toward the glutes. Now, you can just keep yourself upright. You can move toward a back bend and take it deeper. You can always melt this down. Just take the version that suits you best right now and breathe here. All right, now from here, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. We're going to take this to another pose. So once the hands are close, lean onto your right hip, swing your left leg forward. We're going to take this into Lord of the Fishes. So bring the right heel outside your left hip and step your left foot down outside the right thigh. Take a moment, get both sit bones down to the floor. If you need to back off, you can always extend the right leg straight with the left leg crossed over. Once you're ready, left hand sets behind you. Inhale the right arm up high. And with the exhale, bring the right elbow down past your left thigh. Sit up tall, crown of the head toward the ceiling. Look back over your left shoulder. Use your right arm, push into your left leg. Keep extending up as you're twisting. And just breathe here. Take an inhale. Now with the exhale, just release. Bring both hands to your right side. Lightly open your chest up to the right. And then go turn back to center. Hands behind. Lean back, untangle the legs. Just cross at the ankles. Come forward your hands. Step it back to down dog, and we'll take all that on the other side. When you're ready here with an inhale, raise your left leg high this time. Exhale, bring it forward. Left knee behind the left foot, left ankle somewhere behind the right. Bring your right knee down. Right foot flat behind. Pull that right hip forward. Keep it in line with the left. Sink your weight straight down. And look for some of that stretch on the left side, out of hip or toward the glutes. Now again, you can stay extended and stay upright. You can go deeper toward the back bend. You can melt down low. Just take it to where you need to here. Now again, if your hands are forward, walk them in close. And then sink down onto your left hip, swing your right leg forward. And let's take it on this side. Left heel outside the right hip, or left leg extended. Right leg crossed over, right foot comes down outside the left thigh. Now take a moment, get both sit bones down. And then once you're ready, set the right hand flat behind you. Inhale your left arm up high. With the exhale, bring the left elbow down past your right thigh. Again, sit up tall, crown of the head toward the ceiling. Look over your right shoulder. And keep your left arm pushing your right leg. Keep extending upwards as you're twisting. Take an inhale. Now, the exhale, just release. Bring both hands to the left side. Lightly open your chest up to the left. And then turn back to center. Hands behind. Lean back, untangle the legs. And this time, come all the way down onto your back. Now, once you're down, draw the knees in close. Squeeze everything in tight. And we'll just take one round of back bending here. When you're ready, bring your feet down to the floor. I'll start this with bridge and lead into wheel if you want to take it further. But to set this up, feet and knees, hips with distance, bring the heels in close. Start with your low back basically flat. Arms at your sides, palms down, keep looking up. Now with an inhale, press in your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your glutes. And just keep that lift and keep your hips pushing up to take your bridge deeper. Bring your hands under the hips. Interlace the fingers, you can pull the palms toward each other. Maybe work your shoulders further behind your back and open your chest up even more. And you can stay here with your hands pressing down and your hips pushing up still. Keep that lift. If you're going to take it to wheel, keep the hips as they are, but release your hands. Hands come down around your head. Once you're ready, push in your palms. You can lift the top of your head first. And then whenever you're ready, straighten your arms. So hips toward the ceiling, chest toward the back of the mat. Keep your glutes squeezing. And then whichever back bend you're in, go ahead, lift your heels up off the floor. With the heels lifted, squeeze your glutes, push harder from the shoulders and find more lift. And then try to keep your spine long like this and bring your heels back down. All right, take an inhale. With the exhale, come all the way back down to the floor. Now go ahead, draw your knees to your chest, squeeze in again. And then we'll take this to Supta Gomukhasana. So just bring the left foot to the floor. Right knee to your chest and open that right leg up to 90 degrees. Cross the legs together. Bring the left knee in behind the right. Now it's opposite hand to opposite leg. You can hold the knees and that's good enough. If you go further, you work your hands down toward your feet. And if you want to take it deep, curl your toes toward your hands. Pull the feet down toward the floor, but up toward the shoulders at the same time. Now, whatever you're gripping, keep the knees pulled in close. Pull down to flatten your spine, and then push back up into your hands as well. Keep breathing with this here. Now take a deep inhale. With the exhale, release, untangle your legs. And then bring the right foot to the floor, pull the left knee to your chest this time. Left leg open at 90 degrees. Draw the right knee in behind the left, squeeze the legs together tight. Now again, you can hold the knees or work the hands closer to the feet. And if you're going to take it deep, curl the toes toward your hands, pull the feet toward the floor and up toward the shoulders as well. Keep your knees close, whatever you're gripping. Keep pulling down, flatten out, and push back into the hands. Take an inhale here. With the exhale, just release your grip, untangle the legs. Bring your knees to your chest side by side. And let's take happy baby, reach between the knees. Take hold of the outside edges of your feet. And then stack your ankles above your knees and draw down on both sides. Pull the knees down toward the floor outside your ribs. Press your feet back up into your hands at the same time and keep the tension working both up and down. Sink your tailbone down toward the floor. If you want to take it further, you can rock side to side. Even further, you can extend your legs out against your grip. And then finally, when you're ready, take a deep inhale, draw it down as much as you can. And then with the exhale, just release. Extend your legs out fully. Lay your arms at your sides. Open up your palms toward the ceiling. And then just let your eyes close here. Let your body settle down into the mat for a moment. And then move again here, bit by bit, fingers and toes. Arms and legs. Take a deep inhale. Reach your arms out long past your head. And then draw it all back in. Bring the elbows toward your chest. Pull the knees up as well. And find your way up to a comfortable seat. Ground yourself into the mat here, stack your spine. And then bring your hands up to heart center. Now take a deep inhale, hold on to it at the top. And then just let everything go. Now thank you for joining class. Namaste.